What's up, everyone? It's week 7 of the Lost Woods Draft League, and we got another Lost Cause team kill this week between me and the Massachusetts Mareeps that's coached by Keon. You can see his team right under here. I couldn't get the spreadsheet to slide all the way over to whatever side I needed it to with the camera, but he's there, and he's got a spooky team. It's definitely very, very threatening. A lot of options for him between the screens and the Grimmsnarl. He's brought bulk up a couple of weeks already. He has a ton of setup on his team between the Porygon 2 that can download, the Poltegeist that can Shell Smash, Venomoth can Quiver Dance, and Empoleon Superior love to boost their special attacks. You know, like, the list goes on. So definitely scary for me. The fact that my team, can kind of just get outpaced offensively pretty easily in this team, but also he has a lot of really good defensive counterplay to the things that I want to do. So I think it's going to be a little bit tough. I think this is definitely one of the tougher matchups of the season for us, but there's always a way. For the St. Louis Sandshrews, there's always a way. And to see that way, we're starting right up top with Moxie Bulk Up Scrafty. I think this guy is nasty. I think Scrafty is super, super good this week. I originally wanted Intimidate because, he's got a lot of physical attackers, specifically the Crabominable and the Hisuian Arcanine that I'm scared of, but I don't know if I necessarily want to activate, a competitive on the Empoleon. And I can lead Scrafty very, very safely here. Can't get intimidated myself, can't get burned with my Terra Fire, and even though Scrafty is not the strongest Pokemon in the world, I mean, you still take a look at these stats, it's not great. Even with a decent bit of investment in my attack. But once I start getting boosted, because of that Clear Amulet and because of Moxie giving me that +1 attack every time I pick up a KO, this guy can steamroll pretty easily. And so the rest of the team is really just trying to enable the Scrafty. The Meowscarada does that by just being faster than Keon's whole team and really working well through all of the defensive setup and the screens with that Terra Grass Choice Band Flower trick. Just silly damage that comes out from this Pokemon. That Protean Banded U-turn, even when I'm Jolly, just one-shots Superior, unless he's like max HP and some defense. Just very, very strong. I love the Choice Band item. Next, we have my defensive pivot, this Garganacl. This Garganacl I'm really counting on this week if I set up Trick Room to really put in a lot of work. I really want Curse Garganacl to do a lot, because I kind of need it too. This Garganacl is really the one Pokemon that I think Keon's going to have some trouble kind of breaking through, especially with the Terra Dragon, because his only fairy Pokemon is going to be that Grimmsnarl. He does have Crabominable, but I can, set up in front of that guy pretty easily, and as long as I get, the Terra on the, fighting move, so it's neutral, and then I can get another, curse or two up before he can hit me with an ice move, that kind of thing. Skeledirge, speaking of all the setup options that Keon has, this is my anti-setup mon. I think that Mirror Herb Skeledirge is super, super cool, and I think this is the week to finally do it. I am really expecting Keon to try to cook a little bit, to pull out some funky strategy, but even if he doesn't, he can side activate his own Superior's Contrary with the Grimmsnarl's fake tiers to boost special defense. His Superior, of course, can just click Leaf Storm and get a +2 to its special attack anyway. So if I'm able to switch Skeledirge into a Leaf Storm, I take that hit very well, and because of the Mirror Herb, get a free +2, and I ignore his +2 because of Unaware. A lot of really cool things I can do. And Hex over Shadow Ball, because I do have a couple of options to put Inflict status on Keon's team that I think are going to be very, very important for me this week, because I really need to control the pace of this battle, which is why Gothorita is fully just a speed control bot. I am there to click Fake Out to stop my opponent from moving. I'm there to click Thunder Wave if he wants to go fast. I'm there to click Trick Room if I want to go slow. I've got some options there, and then the Psychic Noise is just pretty good damage. Stops his recovery, specifically the Porygon 2, which I think is going to be very nice. And lastly, this Smeargle. The problem with Smeargle is that it has every single move in the game. And so I end up running, the Follow Me, the Spore, pretty standard stuff. But Jungle Healing next to my Skeledirge that doesn't have Slack Off, next to my Scrafty, that even if I get statused, I can Jungle Healing to remove the status and heal 25% of my health and Drain Punch to get some of that back. I think that's super cool. And then Ruination, because he does have a lot of really bulky defensive mons that I just want to be able to chunk down and put into range for my Scrafty to pick up those KOs. I think that's really cool. Important, speed tiers. The Meowscarada is 1 point faster than Serperior, which is Keon's fastest Pokemon. The Skeledirge is going to be able to outspeed Serperior whenever it's paralyzed, which means that I outspeed his whole team whenever it's paralyzed. Scrafty, 1 point faster, allows me to knock off an Assault Vest for the Skeledirge. Helps out that way. Gothorita did not put any thought into this EV spread. Same with Smeargle. And the Garganacl is underspeeding the Crabominable. So whenever I get Trick Room up, I will guarantee be the slowest thing on the field, barring, a Room Service or an Iron Ball. But it still gives me a chance to be faster than some Pokemon whenever I have them paralyzed as well. It's as fast as Garganacl can be while still being the slowest Pokemon on the board. That being said, that's the team for the week. I think it's going to be fun. Playing Keon here, right after this. So really, really looking forward to it. And I really hope I can do some fun stuff with Skeledirge, man. I love this Pokemon, and I think it could be good. I think the Skeledirge could be really, really cool this week. Really, I think it's going to come down to, just who plays better. I know Keon is very, very good at this game, and his team is super spooky. So we're just going to have to outplay. And of course, win this week, for me, locks up playoffs. Technically it's not already locked up. I think if I even just win a game this week, that might lock it up. But we're not here just to lock up playoffs. We're here to take the whole thing down. And that's where this starts. You gotta beat the best to be the best, So I'm coming for you, Keon. Okie dokie, we are in it. Selecting the team, and I feel fine. I'm definitely spooked. I've been telling Keon that I'm very nervous about this game. Okay. No Serperior, which I think off the bat is just good. I think no Serperior off the bat is extremely good for us. Everything else pretty much as expected. The Crab I am definitely worried about. He has double Intimidate, but that's fine. The blue Squawkabilly is the sheer force one, so he could be doing some of those shenanigans. But I think the game plan was just Meowscarada Gothitelle or Gothorita lead, because I can fake out and just chunk something immediately, which I think is very strong. From there, definitely Garg, and I think it's Scrafty as the last. If I bring Skeledirge, I feel like I'll probably have to Terra it. But it is actually a really good answer to the Crab. My Garg will, of course, be slower than it. Skeledirge, they're probably packing a Dark move, but if they're not, Skeledirge is a really good answer to it. And it lets me save the Scrafty and the Smeargle text for game 2, which I like. Yeah. Okay. We'll lock that in. Yeah, we'll see. I think this is going to be a fun one. Yeah, I'm definitely worried about what he might be bringing. Absolutely not shocked to see the Porygon 2 make an appearance. I think P2, Hisuian Arcanine, Grimmsnarl, and Empoleon, and probably the Crab are really just all locks to bring into the set. That is going to be just Empoleon Arcanine immediately. Okay. Empoleon Arcanine immediately. And no Intimidate. So he is... Now, this is something I was kind of expecting. This is Rockhead. I think he might be Focus Sash Rockhead on the Arcanine. He can't switch. He can't switch, which is good for me. What? I want to try to deal with both of these Pokemon. I don't like to see either of them. I am going to click Flower Trick. I think the Arcanine is less likely to have Protect. Okay, so I'm going to get this Fake Out, and I'm going to get my Flower Trick off. We'll see. I am faster. That's good. I'm pure grass type. This is probably just an Ice Beam and a Meowscarada, and I might just lose Meowscarada here, but I do KO. That's huge. Okay, so he's like no bulk. And it's a Flash Cannon. Okay, I think I'd live that, right? Yeah. Okay, that's awesome. So we know Rockhead. I think Choice Band is likely. And that Flower Trick, I'm going to be honest, that's a very, very high roll. He has no bulk, and it's a really high roll. I missed the download boost, but special attack. Okay. Okay. So, I am going to do what? I can Terra Dragon Garg pretty safely in this game. I definitely just want to get damage onto the Empoleon. So I'm going to Flower Trick and Psychic Noise into P2. Okay, so Terra here. Neither of his Mons, so he should know that I'm Choice Band. P2 is going to Terra, it's going to go Terra Flying, okay. Well, that's good for Garg. You know, my Salt Cures are going to do some damage. I'm kind of just expecting... Ooh, okay, that's pretty good Protect. Not a pretty good, that's a very good Protect. So he is likely just going to take Meowscarada from me, which, I'll be honest, I don't love. But we do see that Gothorita is faster. That's good. And yeah, just Terraflying Terra Blast, probably going to the cat. It is, and he is going to take that. Okay. Now, the problem is whatever I bring in is going to have to Terra. So I think I'd rather bring in Garg and Terra that Mon. I'll Terra. I can get a Salt Cure up. And Trick Room. Now he may... I don't think he's going to try to Trick Room here. I would also expect that like at least one of these Mons has ice coverage. So I'm definitely worried about that. But... Okay, this is just Hydro Pump. Cool. And Ice Beam. Okay, so he does cover for it. How much does that do? It does way too much. But this is a problem for him now. Because this Empoleon is stuck here, and it's going to be taking a quarter of its health each turn. Which is very, very good for me. P2 is no longer prevented. Oh, it's Covert Cloak. Dang, man. He brought Covert Cloak. What a... okay. I mean, it's fair. It's good. That is just, like, very good. Okay, so let's Salt Cure the P2. And Psychic Noise that slot. I should do, like, not awful damage, right? Yeah. So I was being Salt Cured. How much damage does my Skeledirge do to this Empoleon? We know it's not AV. We know it is Covert Cloak. Skeledirge is going to do not enough. No drops, huge. Yeah, this is where I do wish I had some form of recovery. On Skeledirge, there are 3 turns left of Trick Room. This Hydro Pump, if they land, is going to just blow me up. Which I don't love. And I don't think Goth is going to be able to win the endgame by herself. Do I have to hope for the Hydro miss? I think that is the play. Because, like, I can Torch Song and Psychic Noise. And just, like, hope that either he reads this Protect on Skeledirge or the Hydro Pump misses. Because, yeah, I'm doing nothing. Doesn't pull in's a problem, man. I definitely... Oh, okay, so he does try to read the Protect. He's also slower than Skeledirge. He's slow. Okay, yeah, so he's probably just like no speed investment. Okay. That's good for me to know. So I can actually win this with a double Protect, potentially? Yeah, P2 is going to recover. That's fine. Okay, so between the double Protect and the Hydro Pump miss, that gives me, what, it's a 1 in 3 and that's a 20% chance. We go for it. Okay. 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 Now we get into mind games. Because that's also Hydro Pump, I think, number 4. Now we get into mind games. Because I think that he's just going to try to protect Empoleon and set up Trick Room. I definitely don't KO Porygon 2. I absolutely do not KO Porygon 2. Like, there's no way. Right? Just a +1? No. No, no way I do. So I have to pray for the throw. Okay, he gave it to me? That's huge. Okay. Is there a way out of this? Because this is Trick Room? And I'm assuming Crabominable in the back. Yeah, it is the crab. My Torch Song will KO. Unless he's like super bulky AV. Nah, he's knockoff. Okay, that's game. Wait. Maybe. Oh, okay, no, he's AV. Yeah, no, he's AV. Okay. So we learned a lot. Crab Hammer. Okay. Shout out Keon for revealing more information than he has to. That's huge. You'd love to see that. Yeah, man, like I said, this matchup's very spooky. So we get the Crab Hammer miss. No, we don't. Okay, that's the game. Okay, but I think there's a way around this. Is it... I think it might be Bulk Up Scrafty. I think Bulk Up Scrafty unironically might be the way around this. Because, like, the only thing that is super threatening for it is the Terraflying P2. And, I mean, in the interest of full disclosure, do I have the world's greatest Terraflying Porygon 2 answers? No. There's not a but to that sentence. We can, though. do something. Because, okay, so we know that all of our mons are faster than Empoleon. If nothing else, this we know. And we know that the Arcanine is not Scarfed, so I can still lead. I think I can go... Nah, Scrafty's on the left. I can go Scrafty Meowsers with Smeargle, and because we know he's AV and he is knockoff, I don't think Dirge is the call. He also knows that I'm Mirror Herb now, so he's not going to like set up in front of me. So I think it's still Garg, because that's my one mon that can... Well, not my one, because I have Drain Punch on Scrafty, but it's my one mon that can like consistently recover. We know that P2 is Terra Flying, Terra Blast, and Ice Beam, which is a little bit spooky, but it means that they can't really touch Garg if I don't Terra that mon. So that's good. I just need to deal with the Empoleon, and then Garg can start to set up. But I think if I can get Scrafty set up, like, pretty early, that would be very good. I may also... Well, what's the fourth move on Empoleon? Because, you know, Flash Cannon, Hydro Pump, if they didn't click Ice Beam into me game 1, turn 1, I would kind of assume they don't have it. But you can never be sure. Okay. Cool, so we're all switching it up. And unfortunately, this is an awful lead for me. Yeah, this lead's pretty terrible. Because this Squawk ability is absolutely Choice Scarf, and it can Final Gambit all of my mons. Unless I Sucker Punch it. So I think that might be the play. I think it's like Terrify... No. I think it's Bulk Up. And I Sucker Punch this bird. Because he's going to Terra. This is a very hard read onto one specific play. He's Terrifier Grimmsnarl. Okay, so probably a setup Grim himself. I would love to see not a Spirit Break into my Scrafty. Sucker Punch, this is going to be my Protean. And I do get the Squawk. Or at least I knock it down a lot. Okay. That's Bulk Up. This is likely a Final Gambit. Nah, just U-turn. Okay, so I will take that at the very least. And Black Swan the Giddy is P2. Okay. Good news, bad news. Good news is I can Terrifier Scrafty this turn. Bad news is I don't have answers to the Grimmsnarl. Oh, I can put to sleep, actually. I can put it to sleep. That's probably the best I can do. So I am going to knock off P2 and go out to Garg. The problem is that my knockoff into Drain Punch I don't think will KO Porygon 2, because it's just like that bulky. Like even knocking off the Eviolite, because yeah, that's going to be like 30%, and then P2 sans Eviolite. It might. I think it's a roll. Depends on how bulky he is. Is he just going to bulk up again? I don't love that. I'll be honest, I don't even like that. Oh, wait, that crit is huge, actually, because that's going to put it into... that's going to put it into Drain Punch range. That's really big. Because now I can Drain Punch this pretty safely. And... I mean, shoot, might as well. Join the party, baby. We're cursing up. I gotta be ready for when that crab comes out. Hell yeah, baby. We're all setting up. Every mon on the field right now has +1 attack. Has at least +1 attack. The Grim should be slower than me, I think. Cool. That doesn't do too much. False surrender. Okay. We eat. Huge. Yum, 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 yum. Delicioso. And we're back up. We're always back up. Okay. Now that does give me another boost. That's huge. I have to close the Empoleon. Yeah. Man, I hate this Empoleon. This guy sucks. Because I can't do anything to it. I can't do anything to it. So I have to swap Garg out to Smeargle. Hope he doesn't double target Garganackle. And then I can follow me, and a +2 Drain Punch should OHKO the Empoleon. That's what we're playing toward. Oh, it's Water Pledge. Okay. So we know all 4 moves. Yeah, no Ice Beam. Oh, also the Empoleon is slower. Which is kind of crazy. Shout out the speed boost in Trick Room. I will Drain Punch the Empoleon and follow me. He could protect Empoleon, KO Smeargle here, but then I get to stall Trick Room on the next turn, and he can't reset it, which is cool. Really wish I had, like, Body Press on Garg. Okay. Okay, so because of his wacky speed tiers, the Empoleon's attack is going to get redirected here. And I don't think Grimmsnarl KOs Scrafty. That's huge. Okay. That's really good. That's really, really, really good. Yeah, that's like so good. So incredibly good. Like no other word for that. The thing is, do I beat this Grimmsnarl in the endgame? I don't think so. Actually, maybe. It's a +2. But if I can KO the Squawk here... Because, like, Squawkabilly, I would imagine, is just, like... Okay, it does get the Intimidate down on me. Salt Cure, though, is still going to do a lot. One more turn of Trick Room. Oh, I can actually Drain Punch the Squawk, because I'm slower, and Salt Cure Grim. And as long as Grimmsnarl doesn't, like, crit my Scrafty, I should be okay. Okay, it doesn't even go for it. Cool. And I Drain Punch the bird. That's huge. Okay, that's super, super good. Yeah. Yeah, now we're +4. Oh, Moxie's so cool. Ooh, I love Moxie. Okay, yeah, and now I just have to, like, stall this endgame, because now I have the Salt Cure down. That's not going anywhere. Twisted Dimensions return normal. All my guys are faster. He doesn't KO Scrafty, even at +2, but I'm at +4. So this knockoff is going to go right to the dome piece. Bang. Huge. Okay, that should do it. Okay, he's also Clear Amulet. Yo, shout out Scrafty, man. Shout out Scrafty. This guy's a demon. Will I be able to pull that off again? Absolutely not. but he's pretty cool. I will attack this turn because I want to... Actually, no. It's, like, so much safer just to, like, protect. Because he could Sucker Punch me and, like, hurt my KD, you know? Okay, what moves have we seen? We've seen Bulk Up, False Surrender, Player Off. There's no way he's no Protect. Okay, cool. I was like, I want Scrafty to pick up this KO. I need Scrafty to pick up all 4 KOs this game. That would make me really happy. Okay, that's huge. Shout out, I don't think I shouted him out in the opening, which, again, truly, I did a monumental disservice. As always, shout out Testing for suggesting the Moxie Scrafty. I was going back and forth between, like, Bulk Up, Sword Stance, whatever, and he was like, well, what if you just do Moxie? I was like, damn, man, you're spitting. And he was. He certainly was. Moxie Scrafty, very, very cool. I get 1 Bulk Up off for free, and then just kind of roll the rest of the team, which is huge. Grimmsnarl doesn't have recovery, which I love. Don't think I'll be able to pull that off again, though. But I think I can lead Smeargle pretty safely here. I think I can lead, what, Smeargle plus... Because I only revealed Follow Me, and the rest of these moves are so good. I can lead, like, Smeargle... Meowscarada. Well, actually, the Empoleon doesn't have a way to hit Terra Grass Skeledirge or Terra Dragon Garg. So, I think I want to lead Dirge and Smeargle. Because these are 2 mons that he can't Final Gambit. We know that the Grimmsnarl is not, like, any weirdo stuff. The Arcanine, I would think, is probably banded, but, you know, you never know. And is it Garg or is it Scrafty? Scrafty was the MVP of that game. Yeah, Scrafty is also a much better answer to the Empoleon, because it's, like, very specially defensive. Scrafty's bulk is nasty, guys. I don't know what y'all heard, but Scrafty's bulk is no joke. It's, like, very, very, very strong. Okay, game 3 against Keon, that's huge. I think, again, also with winning that game 2, that should just about lock me for playoffs, which is cool. He goes same leads, I go 2 very different leads. And I'm going to put this Grimmsnarl straight to sleep. This Grimmsnarl has never gone to sleep faster than it will this turn. I will Torch Song the Squawk and Spore the Grimmsnarl. Can't Final Gambit either one. I mean, he could. Oh, he has Taunt. Okay, that's fair. That's fair and reasonable, actually. So I can't Spore, which is, like, a bummer. But Dirge, very fast. Very strong. Okay, and he just False Surrenders immediately. That's a lot of damage. Special Attack Raise, Speed Falls. Do I think the Squawkabilly is Scarfed? That's an important question that I need to ask myself. And does a +1 Earth Power KO Grimmsnarl? Because... Or does it do more than half to Grimmsnarl? No, but Torch Song will if he doesn't Terra. I think there's a good chance that it's Scarfed. Oh, it is. It fails. He doesn't Terra the Grimmsnarl. So I get this Ruination off. And then I get my Torch Song. And we're in business, baby. This Grimmsnarl was the bane of my existence game 1, and now he's just gone. And the Squawkabilly is Scarf locked into a bad move. He's like turbo scarfed. There's no way he's not scarfed if he's clicking taunt again. So what do you go into? Porygon 2? Oh, you want this guy to get chunked down too? And I get the special attack boost. Wait. Hold on, I'm at +3 now, right? So even if he's like pretty bulky P2, which like I don't think he is, but even if he's pretty bulky, I think +3 Torch Song will KO from here. Hold on. This Empoleon? Yeah. Okay, P2's gonna Terra, which is fine. My Torch Song is... yeah, my Torch Song is Torch Song anyway. I really hope I hit this Ruination. Oh, I got the speed drop. I didn't even notice, and that would have KO'd. Oh no. I got so ahead of myself. And he Terra Blast. Okay, that's gonna KO my guy. But that's okay, actually. Because I shake off the taunt here. Special attack drops. Does my Flower Trick... it's not guaranteed to one-shot the Empoleon. Will Scrafty do enough to Porygon 2? It should. If it's Terra Flying, it'll do 18 to 22. I just, like, need to pick up a KO this turn. That's the most important thing. And yeah, that should be in range. So I'm going to knock off and Spore here. I should have double-checked my drops. I think I'm just at, like, -2 speed. So the Empoleons should outspeed Smeargle at least. And the P2 does not look very bulky at all, because my Torch Song did a lot. It looks like a very offensive Porygon 2. But yeah, Scrafty's going to have to win this game for me. The Empoleon we do know is like no speed. It's just max. Oh, he protects. Okay. Oh, I hope this knockoff KOs. No! Oh, that's very bad. I guess I should have doubled the P2 then, because he's going to set Trick Room. Oh. No. Okay. Okay. If I believe hard enough, then there's still a way out of this. Because at least I'm going to take that KO. And I'm at +1. I would love to Thaw here. Empoleon, important to know, Hydro Pump is not a 2-hit KO on Scrafty. I'm still frozen. I got the defense boost. Is Squawkabilly... Cease Intimidate. Okay, this Brave Bird should not KO. Actually, I can protect here. I can protect, and I can click Spore. Does it matter? Because a Sucker Punch will KO Squawk. So I can protect, and I can Spore. I'll try to Spore Empoleon again. Just to like see what he locks into. And hopefully if I don't Thaw, he at least KOs Smeargle. Okay. Yeah, Brave Bird goes into me. I'm still frozen. That's such a bummer, man. That's such a bummer. Okay. If I Terrifire Brave Bird, I don't think KOs. So I can Drain Punch here. And I click Spore just again into Empoleon. Because I am going to lose Scrafty this turn. This +1, unless he like goes for Hydro Pump and misses, or if by some way I'm able to get myself out of Water Pledge range with this Drain Punch. Yeah. It doesn't KO. I do a ton, so Water Pledge maybe doesn't KO. No, and of course he's going to hit it. Because that's who he is, and I'm going to stay frozen for the millionth turn in a row. Okay. The important thing is that I still think I win this if Smeargle can Thaw in one of the next 2 turns, and even if it can't, I think I do. Because I can Sucker Punch, and I'll try to follow me. Cool. Let's hope I can live a Hydro Pump. Okay. Okay, I'm banded, so I don't have any other options here. I mean, shoot, I'll just go for the Jungle Healing, yeah. If I can get it. Cool. At the very least, this buys me a lot of turns to Thaw. Come on, man. Just like any turn. Because the thing is, like, I think Struggle will even do it. I just need to be able to follow me on the turn that I struggle. I just need to be able to Thaw in the next, like, 4 turns. Like, that's all that needs to happen. Yeah, I got 4 turns. I got 4 turns to Thaw. Because he's just going to keep clicking Protect. The thing is, even if I don't, like, because he doesn't have priority, like, I think I still win this. I'm hoping. I'm hoping that Struggle will be enough. Is Spore the best move here? No, Jungle Healing is, because then because he's gonna click Protect. Because I can actually give myself like 2 struggles. So I definitely win this if I thaw within the next 2 turns. Oh my god, man. I'm gonna have to go back and count the number of freeze turns here. Kion also might not be counting how many Sucker Punches I've used, and that's why he's taking so long this turn, is he lost count. No, okay. That's fair. Bro, this stinks, because, like, this game's locked up if I don't get frozen. Or if I thaw... There we go. Okay, we did it. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Oh, that's huge. And now I have room to play with. Now I've got struggles to play with. My last Sucker Punch, I will still click it. And I will Jungle Healing, but first, let's take a look at those stats, baby. First, I will Jungle Healing again. He will Protect. But we do Thaw, thank God. On the second to last turn that we could. I guess technically the last turn. Or the third to last. Because yeah, we're back. Shout out again, Colby, for the Jungle Healing idea. That was huge. Gets me out of range of Struggle, Recoil, which is sick. Cool, and Follow Me. Okay, let's see it. Let's see it. Okay, he was counting. Okay, yeah, it was enough anyway. Oh my god, man. For no reason. I was so stressed. I was so stressed. I always had it, but like, golly, that was close, man. That was way too close. Shout out Kion. Shout out my Hacks God. That's my that's my Hacks King, baby. I love that guy. Oh man. Okay, let's bring her back. Yeah, truly can't say enough good things about this guy. Scrafty put on a clinic this week. I don't even know how I got KOs game 3, I'm going to be honest. It was, what, Skeldridge picked up, like, 2? No, Skeldridge got 1. Scrafty got 1, Masquerada got 2. Yeah, Masquerada, also, this guy? Oh, also my whole team's male this week. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to the community. Okay, that feels super good. I was so stressed out about this week. Short week, you know, didn't have a ton of time to prep. But we made it through, brought just a bunch of like really good mons. Smeargle did exactly what it needed to do. All 4 moves pivotal in this game. Got me a KO game 1 on the Arcanine, because like Loki without the fake out chip into Hisuian Arcanine game 1, like that flower trick just doesn't kill. Or I would need like literally a max roll, so the fake out chip actually puts the roll in my favor, which is so funny. Also shout out running max attack IV. That's the difference. I'm gonna claim that as the difference game 1, because like you can check that roll. I'm Jolly Masquerada. I mean, you have my spreads. It's nasty. Skeledirge, the Mirror Herb, huge. If I would have remembered that my Smeargle got a speed drop, that game is over so much faster. Because not really. Because I don't have anything else I can do with Smeargle that turn. But I would have clicked it into the Empoleon. I would have ruinated the Empoleon instead of the Porygon 2. So at least, like, Empoleon would have been a lot easier to deal with. Like, once Scrafty came out, I could just Drain Punch it once. But yeah, we made it through. Everybody incredibly vital. And we're 6-1, which is huge. That feels great. So we're locked up for playoffs now. I feel very, very good about how the season's gone. And now because we're locked for playoffs, next week against Rockwell, we'll deal with that when it comes. I'm so scared about what that guy's gonna bring. But we made it through, and I'll see you all next week.